back.
Number 5.
Tis.
Beer, bait, real estate.
It's a special one.
Is it?
Well, we got some uninvited guests.
We've got viewers. Live viewers is what we have.
Studio audience today.
Inside Signature Series office,
Mm-hmm.
which is where we always shoot.
It's the studio for now.
Now we have the owner here.
He wanted to put his 2 cents in.
I don't think he'll give it.
Today's the
I don't
opportunity.
think he'll give it. What do we have on tap?
We have Black Mesa's Belgian Style
Dorado.
Belgian Style Golden Ale, yeah, Uno Dorado. So this was just a wild card pickup. I went in the liquor store for something else. I started looking at, they had a full-on display in quenchers. And I'm a Belgian style guy.
I'm not.
I feel like that's
I mean,
in the craft
could
beer
be.
world, in the special beer world, Belgian style is my wheelhouse.
we've already touched it. I'm an IPA guy.
Yeah. So I'm nervous for them on that. My label's crinkled up. I'm gonna have to dock them on that.
1 point off the start.
Yeah, we don't know much about. I tasked you with looking up Black Mesa. What did you come up with?
Not enough. It was short term. Out of Norman.
Norman, Oklahoma.
I did read that they unfortunately got hit, I think in the 2013 tornado. Had to kind of reboot from there.
Was that tornado in? Did it go through Norman?
Went through the Norman Moore area.
Okay.
That was kind of interesting. Was involved and around
Oh
that.
yeah, we have a guest here that was somewhere close to that tornado.
Well, he's kind of a gypsy.
He could
he
be
could,
by a tornado.
He could have been
If there was a tornado in Michigan tomorrow,
anywhere. He could have been anywhere in the southern 48.
No, I mean on both sides of it though. That was when their big F5 came through Moore last time.
2013? Are we
Yes.
sure about that?
Yes.
We're gonna fact. Somebody's gonna fact.
We'll
check
I'll
that.
fact check it just to make sure. Was standing there, but no, like I said, it wasn't there.
Why did we pick this beer though? It was
It's
just
the Belgian style caught me.
you just
I'm a sucker for a good Belgian style beer. They're always high point. As we see here today, 8.2. And I think that the listeners should know I've got my eye on you. Some people handle high point beer well.
I handled it fine. It's all in moderation.
It's in perspective, I guess.
I'm gonna pop a top.
You're-
We'll
you're-
finish the
you're
story.
fine
We'll
with
finish
my
the story.
scared.
We'll finish the story later.
Okay. Crack.
I want to taste
I
it.
think our special guests are already all the way through there.
I've heard good things so far.
1, 2, 3, go.
Cheers.
Cheers. Black Mesa Brewing Company, Belgian Style Golden Ale. 'Twas not on their website.
I'm gonna let you take the lead because this is your wheelhouse. While we have blank air here, and we're judging.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm serious about this. I'm serious about a Belgian style beer because you can fuck one up in a hurry. I don't know. Cole, you've had Chimay.
Yeah.
Okay. Chimay, St. Bernardus, several others.
Where's
the
that
bar is
out of?
high.
Where is Chimay out of?
Fucking Belgian.
This is about
No.
Oklahoma beers.
I know.
Who gives a shit
I
about
know.
them?
I know. So
Well, no, but that's where beer started from.
that's
some
my
of
that's
your
my. I
oldest
got a
beers in the
high.
world.
The bar is set high on a Belgian style ale, and I'm gonna tell you, the aftertaste is there. The aftertaste is similar to a high quality $10 glass beer. The initial taste is not there for me.
So what's it lacking? Because mind you, anyone listening, I don't know shit about this on Belgium. I IPAs.
It's almost that what you man. There's a balance of bitter with Belgian style ale that you ride on razor's edge. So I can see how you could get it too bitter, and this one might almost be there.
See, my judgment today is just going to be whether I like this or not.
Yeah.
Your score is going to be different.
I think it's important to keep in mind. So, like when people say golden style ales,
Yeah, we do. Every time we try to tell the
like a
layman
golden ale.
what we got going here. This is a
Preach it.
if you're a Bush Light guy, like the guys in the room.
Coors Light, Bud Light.
Coors Light, Bud Light, Bush Light.
Then when they run out.
If you're an opportunistic beer drinker, okay, and you're probably going to pass this by on price alone, because you're going to go home and grill. You're looking for 13, 14 beers to drink that night for yourself.
Sure.
You're going to give these up, and you wouldn't want 13 or 14 8% beers. Okay, so
I can attest to that.
yeah. So talking to
Bad things happen to good people.
our good buddies out there, guys. This is a 2 beer. We're talking 8%. It's thick. It's not hoppy like an IPA.
See, I don't get the thick. I don't taste the thick.
You don't-
Is it supposed to be thick?
No, not a golden one, but it's a heavy beer. You don't taste the heaviness in it?
I don't know. Let me get through 4 or 5 of them.
Sneak up on it. Just gotta sneak up on it.
But it's drinkable.
I think yes, it's a very drinkable beer.
Super drinkable.
So you score it because this is your wheelhouse.
In the world of Belgian beers that I've had from all different companies from all over the United States and world, this is not at the top of the list for me.
Awfully critical.
It's drinkable. A lot of people are gonna like it based on that alone.
Okay, so what is it?
It's 6-1. We're getting over the halfway point, but barely with me.
See, I'm not, and I'm a 5-3 just because I think it is, to me, for no one that knows anything about Belgian beer like myself. I mean, I would probably drink another one if you handed it to me, but I'm probably not going to seek this out.
I understand.
That's not a shot at Black Mesa. This is
No.
probably more of a shot.
And we
at Belgian ale.
we got 2 guys in here that know less than us, which is hard to do.
Yeah, we're.
So I mean,
Right,
so
that
call
that
out-
being
call
Do
said-
you
out-
like it?
yeah.
That being said, what I would say, if
I don't
you're
want
more of
something philosophical.
no,
Do you
if
like
you
it?
if you're more of a golden ale
You just
person,
had Coors Light 5 minutes ago.
right?
So what do you think about that?
Yes. So
Which
if you're
one would
more
you
of a
prefer?
golden ale
Which one
or
would you
an
prefer?
ale type person,
Coors Light or that?
I would take this over Coors Light.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. You're paying for a little bit.
What's your
but-
take?
Yeah. What's your take?
It's a very drinkable beer.
Drinkable beer.
I'm not going to walk past a Bud Light for it, but I would always.
Big
Ne-
swing.
I would
not
never
walking past
turn it
Bud
down.
Light for the Black Mesa. If you
But he would drink one if he was handed one.
let me ask you this: if
I'm
you,
in the same. I'm
if
in
you
the same.
found
boat.
yourself in McNally's and they happen to serve Black Mesa Brewing Company's Belgian Style Golden Ale, are you getting that or are you getting Bud Light?
I will probably always have a Bud Light, but
It's a 1-3 from Big Swango.
Low.
But it's
have
higher
not-
than that.
You have not sold the average man, I guess is what we've established.
I think anybody looking for a Belgian beer is that's what they like. Like yourself.
I'm more of a domestic guy.
I think this beer's interesting to people that drink ales, like light ales typically.
Well, you're
And
nobody.
it's a little darker.
No,
it's
you've
a
already
little
gone,
heavier.
You've gone past our audience. You're nobody. You found yourself in a brewery. You see this one. You
Yeah.
think I'll try it. You're a girl.
It's
You
not
don't know
catchy.
anything.
Here's what I'm saying.
I
Name
feel like
wise,
my wife would drink this
My wife would absolutely drink this.
exactly.
because it's
Yeah.
not thick.
It's not
It's
catchy
smooth
enough.
to me.
Yeah, I mean,
It's smooth, but it's not catchy enough name
my
wise.
problem is like judging it as a whole. If I walked into a
It's
brewery,
just not something that revs your motor.
No, I'm always probably gonna lean toward the IPA world.
Yeah, it's still low sixes for me because, nah, you know, if I'm gonna bail off into that 8% world, you really need it to matter. We've all been there with me. We've been there when I drank the bearded theologian. So
Yeah.
if you're gonna burn your bridge,
So what is the bearded theologian of Belgian style?
I don't know, but I know it's High Point. We'd have to ask him. I can't remember.
This is very smooth.
It's smooth for 8 point.
Like I
For
said,
eight.
it's a.
I
decent
would
beer.
never not drink them. I
For
mean,
eight
they're
point
very
for 8.2%, this beer is super drinkable.
Yes.
Swango's worried down there. Black Mesa's gonna find him.
No, but
No,
I'm
no.
dead serious. For 8%, it is.
No promotional parts of that.
No, I mean,
It's to say it's a very good mix between the
Yeah, we
two.
bought this beer ourselves. I bought it because I like Belgian style beer. I guess I had my sights set on St. Bernardus, and I ended up with an Oklahoma Belgian style beer, which honestly would take a lot to master, but it's still low sixes. It's not a bad score.
that's a good
All right,
score.
well, let me give
From
you
somebody that likes them.
I love
Yeah, somebody that likes Belgians. If you're over, it could be a lot worse.
them. It could be worse.
It could be a 2.
The aftertaste is on the money, which is important.
I think that's the only thing that's important in
Yeah.
my mind.
Let
Nobody
me-
ever wants to drink a beer and after you take the drink, think, well, I don't really want to take another one.
Exactly.
Let me give you a little bit of argument
go.
for this one.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Saddle
Here
up,
we-
folks.
All right, so if you read on the can and or the website, let's say, so the argument, right, would be Belgian style golden ale, right?
Sure.
I think they did that though. I think that's a very unique thing to say
Yeah.
Belgian style,
Yeah.
right? All the things that are in that world over there in left field,
Mhm.
right? And then golden ale, which is quite a far
Well, there's
bit
if
over
you,
there
if you know
in right
anything
field.
about Belgians, there's dark and light.
Right.
They've gone light.
That's what I'm saying. I think they kind of did
But
something
you
in
can
the
ask
middle.
our IPA expert here. Anybody can make an IPA,
Yeah,
but you can also make an IPA make you choke.
it can burn, hurt. It can do a lot of things.
So they broke 5. They got over 5. Got low sixes.
Hey, like I said, somebody handed me one. I'm not gonna hand it back.
But, I mean,
I'll drink it.
I literally, my wife gets me Belgian beers for birthdays and holidays and stuff. I mean, I love them. So I think that's a good score.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna tell you, if you find yourself in a liquor store,
Try it.
don't knock it for only being a 4-pack, because
Most of your craft
if
beers
you
are.
found yourself alone,
4's all you're gonna need.
4 8.2ers is it. That night. Or fight if you're Bryce. I mean, if
Well,
we're
apparently,
being honest
if
here,
you-
it's
if-
night and fight.
from
Depending on what kind of person you are.
I did not know that I mixed whiskey.
Well, you got inner demons that you need to settle with.
A lot of people would agree with that.
Yeah.
That's my
We all do.
That's family.
We're
That's
not
old friends.
nobody who's judging you. We're just saying that 8.2%, if you have a few of these,
I drank.
keep your
I drank,
ass out from behind the wheel.
I drank several High Point beers that night, and I drank several Middle Point. I don't know what those Modelo's were, but they're 6 or 5, whatever. And then apparently a few pocket shots.
Yeah. Man.
I needed to relieve some stress.
Yeah, you did.
You had a bad day.
So,
Everybody's had a bad day.
No, it was Black Mesa.
Black
It's a good
Mesa,
beer.
it's a good beer.
I'll drink it
I
again.
don't know anything about them other than they're from Norman. Clint here says they took a little hit from a tornado, had to rebuild a little bit. And I hate that for anybody. This is hay season for craft beer companies in Oklahoma. So I hope they're capitalizing. Their label on this one is cool, and I'll tell you this. I looked at several of their other beers, and They got some.
Well, that's what I would say. I mean,
They got some slick labels, some slick names.
I'm anxious to try another one from their brewery in the future.
I have a feeling, just given the names of the beers and some of the stuff I've read about them, their social media, I think they're guys we could get along with. They seem really cool. Uno, Dorado, Belgian Style, Golden Ale. Give it a shot. If you're this kind of beer type of person, it's definitely worth giving a go. It wasn't that much money. It's less than $10.
It was 8.
Yeah, eight something for 4 of
$2
these.
a beer.
Yeah, it's cheap.
Go to the bar, you're gonna spend more money than
Damn
that.
right, they charge what?
On
These
this-
we
yeah,
got the expert right here. What's a Bud Light in a bottle on an off night?
It's about worst case, it's $5. Mostly they're $4.
Son of
I mean, it doesn't matter if you're the casino.
$4 for a Bud Light beer?
I wish it wasn't like that. It
No, yeah.
I wish it wasn't like
Yeah.
that.
I'm with you.
I've heard a lot of stories about back in the day what
I will
stuff
say-
used to cost, but
I
we're
will
at
say,
that
just
point.
going through the website now, there's several beers from Black Mesa that I want to try. So that'll be for another day. Moving
I think
on.
they have a pretty. I think they have a pretty. From what I've read on social and you know me and social media, I dig. I think they got an IPA that's popular down there.
Big Will.
Okay.
That's what it says on the
Is
website.
it? Yeah, I've heard it's popular.
And if you're gonna name it Big Will,
Why?
you need to bring it.
Well, I would imagine you guys have
That's
a
kind
lot
of
of.
like calling it Big Dick. I mean,
Yeah.
I would
walking around
imagine
laying
you
it
guys
out
are
there,
going to
let's see
end
what
up
you got.
with a lot of OU fans, and being from the Norman area when you're in Norman, participate in that because it's local.
a lot of local breweries in Norman that we found.
That's what
And
I'm
that's the
saying.
house.
It's a
I'm
cool group of people.
Super pumped about visiting Vanessa's house one day.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna get one. I hope to God they still got that blackberry, whatever it was.
Well, I probably won't be drinking that, but my wife will be.
Sure. Okay. Black Mesa Brewing Company, Belgian Style Golden Ale. 6'1",
5'2",
5'2", 5'3".
something like
We
that.
got this as a middle of the road, really high point beer, really worth.
It's
every-
not gonna. Yeah, it's not gonna hurt you on the taste. So try
Not
it.
gonna hurt you on the taste. It's not gonna burn you out.
But
It
for
is
$8,
$100% worth the money.
$8, you can drink 4 of these. They'll taste good, and they'll probably get you where you in the direction you're wanting to go.
Or whoever you're trying to get in that direction.
So
They'll put you there. I suggest it. I would give it a shot if you find yourself at Black Mesa or you find yourself in a liquor store that has one. Give it a whirl.
on to the next segment.
On to the bait from the beer bait and real estate.
We're probably not gonna touch bait. It's November 26th,
It's rifle season.
and the boys are chasing
Necks are swelled.
hard.
Hair on the back stood up.
Only place that they're
We're-
not
we're
is,
running
is
out
in
in-
Pawhuska.
We're running out in front of cars. I mean, it's wild in Oklahoma right now, but yes, there's one swath of 102 acres, 100 to 200 acres somewhere up in Pawhuska. There ain't
Southeast.
There ain't no deer.
One doe. Have you went yet? I haven't got to go.
Why would I?
I haven't had time.
All of you have gone and told me your story.
No, I'm talking about hunting in general.
Oh no, I don't have time right now. I wish I did.
I know.
Anybody that knows me knows that Cole knows that time I got on a small deer, I got so obsessed with it I went every day for like 45 days. So I will go.
I'm gonna go back to Blackwell for Thanksgiving. I plan on, if it's not raining constantly, I plan on at least getting out a day or two. But no, there's a lot of people out. Biggest thing, I keep seeing pictures of small deer, and I don't.
That's
we-
an absolute trend in Oklahoma.
We got on this the other day. I get it if you're taking your kid or maybe somebody that's never hunted the first time.
First deer.
First deer, absolutely. But
First deer spike. First deer
whatever.
basket
I don't
6.
care if it's a 2-year-old,
Yeah.
3-year-old, what, I mean, sure. Let them lay it down. But after that, let's start trying to get some growth on them. I see too many people that hunt all seasons. You see them bow hunt, muzzleload, rifle, bow hunt again, constantly killing what could be great deer at 4 and 5 years old.
I read a statistic the other day that was actually from the Oklahoma Wildlife Department talking about how many deer we kill that don't even make 3.5 years old.
I don't think Oklahoma does a very good job educating about it.
Well, one of the primary problems we have, how many weeks of rifle season do we got?
Too many.
We got 14 days?
Yeah, 14.
14 days in the prime of rut? That's brilliant.
Kansas rut happens before us. It's the opposite of bass spawning. Obviously, it gets colder farther north. Deer start to rut sooner the farther north you go. So down here and the southern part of Kansas, rut happens anywhere from 1st of November all the way up to December.
I haven't killed a deer with a rifle in a few years. I know Cole has, and he's kept up with it. How many buck tags are you allowed with a muzzleloader rifle?
A muzzleloader 1, rifle 1.
You can have 1 buck with a rifle, 1 buck with a muzzleloader
But you're only allowed 2 per year.
total. And then
Does that count bow?
if you want to shoot
Correct.
one with a bow, you can have another one.
No,
Only 2.
2 total, but 1 per season.
Well, Kansas rifle season doesn't happen until
What do you
December
mean 1
1st.
per season?
You can only shoot 1 during rifle,
Yeah.
and only 1 during muzzleloader.
1 buck during rifle, 1 buck during muzzleloader. If you shoot 1 buck with your bow before all that gets started, you've burnt one of those. You can only have 2 bucks total.
Correct.
Okay. And our rifle season's in rut.
When anybody can
Yes.
just stumble out there.
Clint Swango can wake up at noon,
All day, river day.
get lucky, smack one.
Yeah.
The 1 6-year-old deer in that 30
The
mile.
one you want.
That's my issue with it. I think there should be, if I was gonna do anything, if I was gonna vote on anything in Oklahoma, I would vote 1 buck tag. And I would vote 7 days of rifle season. I don't think that that's an issue.
I'm not opposed to having two buck tags. I mean, if you're gonna go out and be an avid bow hunter, there's nothing wrong with killing one then, and then being able to kill one in muzzleloader.
2 2-year-old deer?
Well, I'm hoping that people would educate themselves and grow up on it, but I don't think it's
I was
gonna.
hoping that people would catch on to what Obamacare was, but here we are.
Yeah.
So let's take it to 1 buck.
I think that you have to kill 3 does to every buck you kill. I think you should change it to a ratio. You want to kill 2 bucks, you need to kill 6 does.
Well, that's aggressive. It's a lot to ask, but I mean, we do have a doe problem.
They're everywhere. I have anywhere between
Have you
9
hit
and
one?
12.
Have you
Yes.
hit one lately?
Yes. How long? I've had that pickup for 2 years. Right before I got that pickup, the winter before. So
Oh, that's right, in your
that Chevy.
small one that you gave your brother. How'd your brother do? Have either of you 2 hit one lately? I hit one. How many years ago was that? I hit mine. 3?
I did.
Me and my buddy Tyson used to run them down.
No, not on here you didn't.
Yeah.
I hit that one at Memorial in 20. That doe, she lived. But I'm super careful. But yeah, that's my bait section. Is I think that's, and I've been seeing some stuff floating around from the wildlife department and from some.
I think that they Spencer Grace is somebody that's big in the wildlife department for Oklahoma, and I actually had the pleasure of working with him and knew him for several years, and he tries to educate, but it just, I don't know, people just seem to, if it's brown, it's down.
Brown is down, yeah, and that's the problem. I think you're going to see in the next 3 years, you're going to see some votes come up to narrow the field a little bit. I'm on the record saying 1 buck's fine, 7 days of rifle is fine, or move rifle out of rut.
I think it needs to be in December.
Yeah, I wouldn't have a problem with that. We're down to our 25-minute mark, right? I think we need to talk about something super important in real estate for all of you out there saying, I want to move out of my subdivision. I'm tired of my HOA. I want a little bit of room to breathe. I want me 5 acres or whatever it is you call me up and tell me you're looking for.
Good luck.
1, good luck. And 2, quit telling me you're looking for a piece that you would buy if you could bust it up. That's been done. There's plenty of people with a lot more money than the rest of us out there looking every day for 30, 40 acres that they can bust the front of it up and lower their cost on their land. You need to hunt you a lot that you like, and you need to be prepared to pay for it. I think in Collinsville, Oklahoma, I think we're on that $75,000 to $95,000 for any old 5 acre piece of land.
I guess I don't understand why they're so adamant about busting it up. If I want, like, I live
talk about this constantly.
I live on an acre.
We get phone calls.
I live in a subdivision, but it's on an acre. I have one of the bigger lots in the subdivision. Luckily, we back up to the north end of it, and I don't have anybody.
Yeah, you're
to the north.
You'd be silly to move. But he's got the 30 acres for sale. Every single phone call I get,
They want to bust it up.
can any of it be busted up? They haven't even looked.
I don't understand why
See how
people
it's
like.
laid
If
out.
I moved out, I live in a subdivision. If I moved out, I don't want anybody next to me.
Well, they're trying to lower they can't actually afford it,
Okay, well then go make more money.
or even if they can, they're trying to lower their cost by busting it up. And how many pieces of property have we looked
I
at?
hope everybody that does that gets somebody that loves to junk up.
Well,
I hope that's what happens.
that's a risk you run, is you get,
I hope their mother-in-law moves in and they put a double wide on the side of it.
Well,
That's
you
what
get-
you wake up to.
you start tight-assing it, and you buy your 40, and you bust 2 5s off the front, and you get Breaking Bad #1 and Breaking Bad #2 in front of you,
Bad things happen to good people.
and you get campers and meth out there, and now you're regretting your decision.
Our goal. I mean, me and Elizabeth have talked about it numerous times. Of one day living on 40 plus, because I mean, I grew up on 6, but I really grew up on. I mean, our nearest neighbor was a mile
Yeah, we
away.
heard all about you farm boys.
It was nice. We didn't have to prick with anybody.
Sure.
So if I ever get to buy 40, I'm not splitting shit.
I don't blame you.
I'm actually looking to buy the next 40
So I guess
next to me and the 40 after
Well,
that.
no, that's what they all say. So there's a kid
my
that-
advice would be, anybody looking for land, if you're only looking on the basis that you can bust some land off the front of it to lower your cost, stop it.
Agreed.
But you're gonna be looking forever. It ain't gonna happen.
There's subdivisions out there that have more than an acre lot.
I'll just tell you this. Me and Cole look 3 to 4 days a week for that piece of property. So you're gonna have to beat us.
Which is
And
gonna be
the
tough.
other 20 like you do.
Yeah, there's
And
that are
they
doing it
just
professionally.
us.
correct. We're looking. So that's my advice. If you want 5 acres and you find 5 acres, buy that 5 acres. If you want 5 acres, don't look for 40 thinking you're gonna hit a home run.
Yeah.
Cause the home run
Sweetie, I know how we're gonna pay for the house.
in this
It's not
area,
gonna happen.
in this area of Tulsa County, the home runs have been had. I feel super confident saying that. Cole laughed at me the other day when I said it. I don't think anybody can argue with me. The home run pieces of land in this part of Tulsa County have been had.
Yeah,
prove me wrong.
There's 2 or 3 guys that already own them all, and they're not for sale.
Well, I think you got to tell them too. Is the side of it is my home run. That's an investment, right? You guys are talking about truly
You got 10 seconds.
1, 2, 3, go. You guys can help them both ways.
Sure, we can help them. I'm helping you. Don't look for 40 acres if you want 5.
Exactly.
Look for 5. So, sign
Okay.
it off.
So Black Mesa,
Black Mesa Brewing Company, Belgian Style Golden Ale, 100% worth the shot, worth the money.
can't wait till next time.
Stop
We-
killing small bucks. Stop looking for 40 acres to get your 5.
Exactly. Can't wait till the next one. We're hoping for a big one on the next one. We're chasing a hidden beer down.
It's a unicorn beer, and
It's tough to get.
that's it
Like
for today.
deer right
Deer
now.
Bait.
Real estate. Thanks again.
See you next time.